Well, welcome to I'm Right, I'm Right, I'm Right. That third I'm right, that was just me because I'm doubly right. So, hey, welcome. The show will be starting in approximately 4 minutes and 8 seconds, where you'll be able to see us and hear us and talk to us if you want, and be actually in the show, on the show, where we can see you and hear you. So be ready, because we surely would love to see you on the show, because when you're on the show, it makes for a better show. We like to hear what you have to say, and we'd like to see your face when you say it. So please join the show. Be on the show. There'll be a QR code that pops up that if you want to be on the show, all you have to do is scan that QR code with your phone. But also there'll be a link on Facebook and YouTube. You can just click that link, and then you can actually be in the show, be one of our guests, because this is not just our show, it's your show too. And we want to hear your opinion, and the audience wants to hear your opinion. So please become a part of the show. Let's see, what else is going on? We've got about 2 minutes and 36 seconds until the show begins, and that's where Jill and I will be here live on the show. You'll be able to see both of us. Now, we do apologize. We apologize because we missed a few shows, and Jill was under the weather. And so, this show, I do not do by myself. I do not do this show by myself. And the reason is when Jill is not here, the audience turns on me. They just turn on me. Where's Jill? Where's Jill? Where's Jill? Well, Jill's not feeling well. Well, I don't care. Where's Jill? Where's Jill? It's not that they don't care. They just don't. They don't want to see just me. They want Jill. So Jill was under the weather, but she's back. She's much better and ready to do the show. So we got about another 1 minute and 22 seconds, and we'll be right with you. So please stand by. Well, it's T minus 40 seconds, and we'll be right here with you. And just for the record, if you're having a problem seeing us, if you're having a problem seeing us on Facebook or YouTube, then you need to go straight to the website. But if you're having a problem seeing us, you're not hearing this. So, hope you see us. We got 15 seconds to the start of the show, so please stand by. Here we are. Here we are. We missed you.
We're back.
We are back.
Well, they probably didn't know we went anywhere.
We've been gone for a while, but we're back. And we're so glad we are here. Yes, we are glad.
Well, greetings, everyone. This is I'm Right.
I'm Right.
And I'm Jill Cox Cordova.
I'm Anthony Cordova.
And in case you didn't know, I was sick last week. That's why there wasn't a show. But normally this show is weekly. I know it hasn't seemed that way for like the past month. It's been like every other week because Jill has been sick. I have been sick.
She's overworked.
That's not it.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Jill is overworked.
That's not it. I'm doing a better job.
That's it.
Stop it.
Jill's overworked. Okay.
We're not going to say that.
Now, me, I'm not overworked.
You're not?
Oh, no. I go into my job, and those of you that really know me know I don't like going into a job because I've worked for myself most of my life. Okay? But I go into my job, and I go in smiling. And when I leave my job, I leave smiling. Because when I leave my job, I leave my job. I just leave it there.
You leave it?
I don't give it a thought.
You don't give it another thought?
Not another
Not
thought.
another thought? Really?
Yes, not another thought until it's time to go to bed. And I go to bed, I give it a thought then because I need to get up at a certain time. But that's it.
That's it?
It's a job. It's a paycheck. I like the job. It's okay, So, yeah, all is good.
Really?
Yes. Really. You see, Jill? See? She doesn't sound like me.
Well, I've hardly had a job where I could just leave everything at work. I've hardly had a job like that.
Yeah, well.
I guess that's on me, huh?
Follow me.
Follow you?
me.
Follow you?
Yes. Follow me.
Okay.
Well, what's happening tonight, Jill?
Well, tonight we are talking about when your partner is your best friend, or as I call this show, who is your best friend? Is it a good idea if your partner is your best friend? Is that a good idea? It's part of a segment that we call
Stand by your stance.
You go
This
first.
is like a loaded question,
Which
but-
question? I asked several
but
because I ask questions.
I'm going to turn this. I am going to flip
Turn it.
this.
Flip the
I'm
script.
going to flip this.
Okay. Go for it.
Flip it.
Go for it.
I have a question to ask you, Jill.
What's the question?
Are you, or am I your best friend?
I have a two-part answer.
I thought this was a one answer question. You know, yes or no, yes or no, yes or no. It's not a two-part answer. Yes or no.
It's a two-part answer.
Yes or no.
It's a two-part answer.
Yes or no.
Yes, but
Yeah, no buts.
it's a yes, but not a yes and.
No buts.
Yes.
Okay, I'm
Yes,
willing. I'm
you
willing to
are.
hear.
Yes.
I'm willing to hear. Go ahead.
Okay,
Continue.
so when you met me, I had a lot of friends, and I still have those same friends.
Yeah,
Some of them were my best friends,
yeah.
still are.
This gets into something else.
Yes. But I believe that it's healthy if you maintain the relationships you had before that man came along. I believe that's healthy. But the longer you and I have stayed together, the closer you and I have gotten, right? So you are my best friend, but I still have my girlfriend best friends.
So let me get this straight.
And yes, Connie, you can have more than one best friend. That's what I'm getting at.
Actually, Connie, that was my next question. So you say you can have more than one best friend.
Yes.
Okay.
It's why when I got married, I had two. Well, in one wedding I had two maid of honors, and second wedding they were both still there, but one was the maid of honor.
Okay.
So because I couldn't choose.
Well, you know,
they were both my girlfriend best friends.
on this show,
Mm-hmm.
on any show
Mm-hmm.
where there are two hosts,
Okay.
quite often,
I feel like I'm being led down some road I don't want to go on. But okay.
quite often, one of the hosts will have to take a stance.
Well, this segment is called Stand by Your Stance. We both
Will-
have a stance.
Will take a stance that's
My
contrary.
stance is that yes, your partner can be your best friend, but don't lose your girlfriends if you have girlfriends. But that's not to say you shouldn't lose your girlfriends. You should lose your girlfriends.
Anyway, back to what
I
I
don't
was
want to get
saying.
it twisted.
Anyway, back to what I was saying. So the other host will take a stance that is contrary to the other host.
The show is called I'm Right, I'm Right.
Yes. So this is the way I look at it. I thought a best friend was the best friend. Like, there's not several best friends that are all equal to each other. You're equal, you're equal, you're equal, you're equal.
But
However, now, so if there's one best friend who is the very bestest friend,
But let's go back to what you just said of they're equal. They're not, because they're best
They
friends
all
for different
have something
reasons.
different to bring.
Yes. So they're
But
not equal.
Look.
My love for you is different than my love for
Look.
them.
You know, there just was the Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That was my breakdancing move. Like the Australian.
Australian breakdance.
She got a talent agent.
Anyway, anyway, but in the Olympics, no one ties for gold.
Haven't there been incidents where they had to
No.
do something where
No.
they had to look at something different, a different factor?
But no
where,
one ties. Someone gets gold.
So you're saying who's the best?
Yeah, they're best friend.
But
the
see,
best.
but that's all things equal. They're all being judged by the same criteria. That's
Someone
equal.
has to be, even if it's a little.
Do you want me to say you're my absolute best friend? Is that what you want me to say?
Yes.
You're my absolute best friend.
Do you mean it? No buts. See, there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go.
The married couple is here. Hello. And they say,
Hey, married couple.
hello. And
I'm
they
sure
say
they're
she should have
each-
got a no talent agent. They're talking about the Australian, I'm sure.
Oh, you saw that?
I've never seen a breakdance move like that ever before in my whole life. And she got 0 points.
Yeah. Hey, for all of you that don't know, I used to be a break dancer.
Let's see your moves.
I was a break dancer when break dancing was just coming out. I used to be a break dancer, yeah.
So see, Dave gets it. He says, Sam is my best wife friend.
See, I knew he would do it, and make sure you check out Dave and Sam show. At 9 p.m. Eastern
On YouTube.
On YouTube.
Yep. How was your day?
Check them out. How was your day? Yeah. Okay. So, but look, I gotta say this, Jill. See, I don't have a problem, Jill. You are my best friend.
Tony,
Yes.
how many friends do you have? And that's 2 counting me.
Oh, I wasn't counting you.
Okay, 3.
Well, I have friends. How do you define friends?
How do you define friend? I don't.
I have
I don't.
a lot of friends.
I actually don't give that label to very many people.
You know what? I have a lot of friends, and
I have a lot of acquaintances.
And you know what? Recently, I decided that. Well, no, I didn't decide this yet, but I contemplated that maybe, maybe I'm just not a good friend. Maybe I'm not a good friend.
Why do you say that?
Well, friends communicate with each other like on the regular.
Ah,
Hey,
but the
what's
very
going on?
very
What
good
you
friends
doing?
don't have
You
to.
know?
Very good friends can go a year without communicating with each other,
Yeah,
and they can pick up right where they left off. But they're
Friends-
still good friends.
Friends will be there for each other, and yeah, well, that's something I'm pretty good at.
You're good at that.
You know, but I'm not good at the day to day. You know, the day to day.
Most people I know aren't because we're
in
adulting.
in my business.
Adulting
every
keeps us
day,
busy.
Day to day. I'm not good. I'm not good with that. But but I'm a loner. But actually, I have. For me, I think I have a lot of friends.
I've never heard you say that in my whole life.
No, but now I'm beginning to think about it, and I think I have a lot of friends because I make these deep connections with many people. Okay, with
Well, what's
many.
a lot to you? What's a lot of friends to you? 5? A dozen?
I
More?
probably, yeah, probably more. I probably have like 20 something friends.
Okay.
These are not friends that I talk to every
I
day,
don't talk to my
but
friends every day either.
these are people that I can consider that I have a connection to,
Okay.
some type of connection, and it could be any type connection. It can be a spiritual connection.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's a connection of what we have in common. Something like that, and we're friends on that level.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so, different things that we have in common. And
Yes.
I consider them friends.
Yes. Yes.
Even
Well,
though they
I
may not
think
hear from me much, and I may not hear from them much, but when I do see them, I am totally happy to see them and like spending time with them.
I think that both of us have increased the number of friends we have
We have.
within, I would say, since the lockdown ended, since the pandemic lockdown ended, we have increased the number of friends we have.
Okay.
Would you agree?
Yes.
Okay. But I would say that our bond has is grown
Hmm.
over the years, and you're one of my best friends.
Thanks.
No, I would say I talk to you more than anybody in the world. I talk to you more than anybody on the planet. I do. And
Thanks.
and I enjoy our conversations, and that makes you my
As do
very
I.
best friend.
Okay.
But I'm still not negating,
I don't like to hear these buts.
and I'm still not negating. Yes, and I'm still not negating the friendships I had long before I met you.
I'm not saying you should throw them away.
I wouldn't.
Okay, look, I'm just gonna let you have that.
You are.
Yeah, you can have that because I want to switch gears. I want to switch gears. So here's the question: Should your partner, should your partner be your best friend? I mean, really, should your partner be your best friend?
That was the question I posed.
No, but I'm talking about maybe they're not.
Maybe
Okay.
they're not.
Yes, maybe your partner is not your best friend, and I'm
Are
specifically
are you talking about me?
No, I'm specifically talking about um people that are in a committed relationship, and their partner is not their best friend, like by far. It's not like they're a close second. You know, they're not your best friend. Like you would prefer to go on vacation without your partner. You would prefer to do most things without your partner. Is that okay? Does your partner actually need to be your best friend? Maybe your partner does not have to be your best partner. Maybe you don't have all the same things in common. Maybe not. I don't know. Is that okay? I know of relationships where the people involved really don't have much in common other than running a household and taking care of their children, paying bills and going on family vacations. And you all have heard it also about couples that are are married in a committed relationship, and they have children, and they raise their children, and they do a good job of it, of raising their children and providing a household and all of that. But then once the children grow up, they've been through college and they have their own jobs, they move out, all of that, they find out that they have nothing in common. And also, one of the things they don't have in common is that they don't have anything in common. I know, I know I'm double talking here, but to be with someone, you're 20 years in, you're 30 years in, and you realize, oh my gosh, I don't have anything in common with this person now. What we had in common before was the children, was the household, was, doing all the things a family does. But they realize, hey, we actually don't have much in common. So, and you'll hear about people getting divorced, when they're in their late 50s, in their early 60s, because they realize they're not best friends. They don't have much in common. And there's things they want to do on their own. So what do you think about that, Jill?
Well, I do think that, people change. People grow apart when they move around. In fact, Connie writes, if you've lived all over the country and developed best friends in different areas of your life, best friends are best friends for different best friends reasons.
Yes.
Agreed.
I agree with that also, actually.
Well, that's what I've been saying.
But who is the bestest friend?
She just said for different best friends reasons. Best friends are best friends.
I have to go back to my analogy
can just keep
of
collecting
the
them.
Olympics. If you
Nope.
had to choose between
that's
best
not a good
friends,
analogy because
who
it's comparing
is
by the same
the
criteria.
Absolutely the best.
That's not a good analogy.
Everybody can't be a winner.
Tell that to the kids who get the trophy for participating.
A participation trophy. See?
I guess.
You're a winner too.
Anyway. All right, let's move on
participated.
to our second segment that we call
I'm trying to help you.
Before we give advice, I just want to say
Really?
to people that sometimes, well, I'm sure you all know this if you're Facebook users, sometimes Facebook doesn't play with the platform, doesn't play well with the platform that we use.
Doesn't
So,
play well.
yeah. So sometimes
Doesn't like being in the sandbox.
right. So tonight, if you're watching on Facebook, you're probably watching it on Tony's Facebook page. He really
Maybe.
does have a Facebook page. He just never looks at it. But anyway, if you want to see it on my Facebook page, I did create an event, but I'm being told, thank you, John Boltman, I'm being told that you're only seeing like all the shows we've done.
Oh, every show.
Every show we've done, except for this one. So I have put a link, I guess I can put it in my regular Facebook page, that gives you access to tonight's show on my Facebook page, if that's how you want to watch. But I have to figure out how to get there. So, so back to what you were asking, or what we were getting ready to do was give advice.
Yeah. Advice, yeah.
So, do you have advice?
So what have you got?
Well, I have to do this first.
I have advice. So here we go. My tip is, and this is dun dun dun. You don't need to choose a best friend. I'm again.
That's what Connie just said.
Did Connie just say that?
She said it before you. She says you really don't have to choose.
See, we're in agreement. See that? We're in agreement.
Wait, you just totally switched everything you've been saying the last 22 minutes.
Flip flop, flip flop.
So I'm right. You agree with me now, and Connie.
Kind of. Mostly.
Kind of?
Mostly. Because what if you're choosing, you have best friends and you don't need to choose? Okay, that's fine. But what if your partner doesn't even make that list? That's my issue.
So you're saying your partner isn't even a friend, much less best friend?
No, not a best friend. Doesn't make the best friend list. Your partner is just, this is my partner. I love my partner. We do all of these things together. We go on vacation together. We raise our children together. We pay bills together. We're secure together. But this is not my best friend. Not even one of my best friends.
Well, I think it goes back to what you said at the beginning of the show, which is how do you define friends? So
A friend
to
is
some
different
people,
than a best friend.
yes, but sometimes people may describe their partner exactly the way you just said, but to other people that is a best friend.
But if it's
So
not,
it really depends on definitions.
no, it depends on perspective.
Doesn't mean that. Well, yes,
That's what it depends
Yes.
on, is perspective. So,
Yes.
So,
So
yes,
you would-
I agree with you that you shouldn't have to choose a best friend. Okay.
yes. But you have to
Different
be.
people bring
but,
different
But for the
things.
partner to say that the other one is a best friend, you have to agree on what a best friend is to you.
Look,
Because otherwise
if-
you might get your feelings hurt if someone said you're not my best friend, but every definition that they say you are, or everything that they say you are, might be your definition of a best friend.
semantics.
Perspective. That's what you always say.
Look, you know, your best friend is your ride or die.
Here we go with that phrase.
But your best friend is going to be there for you no matter what. Even though best friends can be there for you in different ways, but still, they're going to be there for you no matter what. Okay, that's
Connie says I'm right. I'm right.
you know
I'm
I'm
right.
right, Connie.
I'm right. I'm right.
You know I'm right too. Because I agree with you, Connie. So
So therefore
be
you agree
right.
with me.
Lordy. Anyway, got nothing else to say. What's up?
Oh, are your feelings hurt?
No, my feelings are not hurt. As many of you know, I have a very thick skin. It takes a lot to hurt my feelings.
But you are my best friend.
Your very best friend.
Here we go. Let's go to the last segment. Hey.
Can't
Did
get
you
an
hear
answer.
about this?
This is
Did
the
we hear
segment.
about what, Jill?
I always do find surveys about the topic.
Okay.
So I found this Wall Street Journal 2023 survey, and they asked married couples who their best friends are, and couples living together who their best friends are. The answer was, out of the men, 53% said their partner, the married men,
Okay.
said their partner is their best friend,
Yeah.
compared to 43% of women. The people who are living together, 48% of the men said their partner is their best friend, compared to 44% of women who said that their partner is their best friend. And they go on to say the reason is women have more friends than men. So therefore, they're not the bestest friend, but they have a lot of best friends. However, but that same survey says everyone who said that their partner is at least one of their best friends, they're more satisfied with their lives. However, Shondaland did a 2019 survey, and they said, nope, you should not make your partner your best friend. Do you know why?
Because there are some things you only want to divulge to someone else, not your partner.
I didn't even think of that, but no. Secrets?
Secrets are good.
No, that's not the reason. They said it puts too many expectations on your partner if they're everything. If they're your best friend, if they're your spouse, if they're the one you turn to for this, if they're the one you turn to for that, if they're the one you tell everything to, if they're the one you run to, even if that person was the one who hurt them. So Shonda Land said,
I can actually understand.
Shonda Land said, nope, don't make your partner your very best friend.
I can understand that.
Wow. You're easy to turn tonight.
I actually understand that. I understand that because even though you are my best friend, I will decide.
Your bestest best friend?
Absolutely. But
Does Zarska know that?
I will. Oh, yes. Yes. So even though you are my bestest friend, there are things I will decide. No, maybe I should not tell Jill how I'm feeling about that, because it may hurt your feelings, and I don't want to hurt your feelings.
Now I want to know.
And I don't want to, say something.
After the show, I'm going to ask.
I'm not going to tell.
I'll still
anyway,
ask.
You can ask all you want, but I'm not going to tell. But yeah, so everything may not need to be shared when it's your partner that's your best friend.
Well, you don't, even with someone who's your best friend that's not your partner, you don't want to hurt their feelings either.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm still going to ask questions afterwards.
You can ask all you want.
All right.
Show over.
Show
Close
over.
out.
That's right. Show's over.
Wow, the show really is over. Okay, y'all. Make sure you check out I'm Right every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. And you can watch that through YouTube, Facebook, or you can go straight to the website to watch it, which is JillCoxCordova.com. Also, Poetic People Fighting Racism. Actually, I didn't do the last show either, and I was not sick. I can't remember why. There's something came up.
You were gone. You were out of town.
I was out of town, and I couldn't do the show. So, but the next show is this coming Saturday night. That's at 9 p.m. Eastern. Check out Poetic People Fighting Racism, and you can watch that on YouTube and Facebook. And you can go straight to my website, which is knowtobestill.com, and just click the podcast tab. Okay, what else have we got, Jill? Oh, it's us saying bye?
It is.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
Well,
that's
till
all,
next
folks.
time, we love you all. Bye.
We love you all. Bye.